What's up everybody? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the basics of iCloud unlocking and bypass tools. For beginners out there, you might have had problems following through the unlocking or the bypass procedures. Some of you are stuck on the checkring, and some of you might be stuck on the second part, which is the unlocking process. So first off, you need to understand that for the bypass process to work, you would have to do two things. First part is you have to do the jailbreak. So the jailbreak process actually allows you to gain root directory access. Factory iPhones are preset to have restricted access on the root directory of the phone. This is for security reasons. In the latest iOS 12 and 13 versions, several programmers or hackers have found out a way to gain root directory access, and that is through the checkring method. So far, that's the only method that's most effective in jailbreaking your iOS 12 for 6 and below, and for iOS 13 for iPhone 6s and above. Currently, the checkring tool only supports until iPhone 10. We don't have support yet for iPhone 10s, XR, and the iPhone 11 models. When doing the jailbreak process, you need to run this via operating systems, either by Linux or by Mac. So there's no Windows running or supporting checkring yet, but for those who don't have Mac PCs, you can use other tools like Bootrain or Rain USB to run the checkring program. So when running checkring or using checkring, you need to ensure that you finish the entire steps from start to finish. First thing that you would need to check is your iOS version. You need to make sure that you're under version 12.3 or higher. Checkring does not currently support iOS 12.1 and below. It is also not yet identified to support iOS 14 if you are already on the iOS 14 beta versions. For your device, you also need to make sure that your home button, if you are using the iPhone 6 and 6s, you need to have a working home button and a volume down button for you to enter the DFU mode state. Without these buttons working, you won't be able to perform jailbreak. For iPhones 8, 7, 10, you need the working buttons for your power button and your volume down. And again, you won't be able to perform the jailbreak without these buttons working. You need to make sure that your USB port is functional and work. With a broken USB port, you won't be able to complete the first step of jailbreaking. Mac PC security settings are usually set to high mode, so you need to make sure that you're going for the lower security settings. I have a video here for how you can do that. Go to your settings, go to security, and then enable running applications from third-party sources. Once you've done that, then you're ready to go and run checkring. You start by connecting your device, letting it detect your phone, going into recovery mode, following the steps for the DFU process, and then letting it do its magic of removing restriction to your root directory access. When you're finished, your phone should boot up, turn on, and you should see this message, all done. This will tell you that you have successfully jailbroken your device and you can proceed to step 2 of the process. Step 2 is now the bypass process. For iPhone 6 and iPhone 5s, we have very simpler methods to do this. We also have different programs, and a lot of them that can run under Mac or under your Windows PC. I will provide you some of those tools that I know which are very effective. Older tools seems to have problem with using your App Store, so I recommend the new ones here. For iPhone 7, 6s, or above, which normally runs under iOS 13, there are newer tools such as the Sliver, the iPasscode, and all other tools that you can see online that you can download. These tools are pretty simple to use and very self-explanatory and user-friendly. I am providing you with one-click tools that you can run without having to run some kind of scripts and codes in your computer. You should never turn off or reset your phone after you bypass or even after you jailbreak. Apple already patched the software iOS 13 to remove the jailbreak every time you reset your phone. As of this writing, we only have Sonic14 who was unable to figure out an untethered solution for the jailbreak for iOS 13 devices, and that is not a free tool, it's a paid tool. For this reason also, you won't be able to power off or allow your phone to get battery drained after the bypass procedure because it will go back to its lock state. But don't worry, you can always perform the same steps, the jailbreaking and the bypass. There are also third-party applications such as the Safe Shutdown, which you can install on your phone via Cydia as a workaround for reboot or power off. However, I will not recommend this because Cydia applications normally are not that perfect and can cause some troubles or glitches and freezes. Personally, I know how to install these programs and I'm not, because I don't want any Cydia applications to mess up with my iPhone after the bypass process. So I'd rather have my phone charge every time I go down below 20%. There are also future programs that are coming up that might help fix the cellular data as well as the reboot or the tethered restriction for the bypass. Hopefully those programs comes out anytime soon and I'm going to upload it right away once those are available. Hope this helps and thank you. See you on the next video.